what is begotten of God is God, and what is created of God is not God.
So this word begotten is a defect, and they took it out.
After delivered a lecture entitled, Christ in Islam, on May 27 August in City Hall Durban, Syeikh Deedat's office encountered by a couple of missionaries by the name of Jonathan Leach and Irene Milhan. They want to debate Syeikh Deedat about the same subject. Considering the word begotten in the Bible, and they also in confidence say that they can prove that Jesus is truly the begotten Son of God. By saying that Jesus is not like the other creature, they are all made by God while Jesus is begotten by God, not made. These missionaries also said that they can answer the big question of Syeikh Ahmed Deedat for the Christians. Because Syeikh Deedat has been asking the Christian world in every churches and denominations for 40 years about this matter. When the Christians say that Jesus is begotten not made, Syeikh Deedat always asking, what are they trying to say? Because begetting is a human and animal act, and never assign such bad quality to God. And there is no Christians yet, can answer for that question. For this cause, these two missionaries want to answer that big question, and they also say that they want to end the 40 years of Syeikh Deedat's waiting.
Jesus was indeed, as man, born of the Spirit, born of the Father, begotten, not made. And it actually establishes his deity, that what is begotten of God is God, and what is created of God is not God.
You see this expression begotten. John 3:16. I take it you have it in your American Standard Version.
That's right.
But the RSV, you said you don't use it. Reason best known to yourself. But Christian scholars, 32 scholars of the highest eminence, backed by 50 cooperating denominations. I don't know whether you, since you do not claim to belong to any denomination, they went and produced this book. And the testimonies, the praises that which are being heaped upon this translation.
These missionaries kept opening the pages of their Bible when Syeikh Deedat was giving explanations. Even though they did not pay attention to what Syeikh Deedat said, Syeikh Deedat still continued his enlightenment professionally because it was recorded and witnessed by the moderator. And brothers and sisters, here is the moment when they were silenced by Syeikh Ahmed Deedat.
The authors here, 32 scholars of the highest eminence, backed by 50 cooperating denominations, they say that the King James Version, used by 1 billion Christians today in different languages, King James Version, says yet the King James Version has grave defects. By the middle of the 19th century, the development of biblical studies and the discovery of many manuscripts more ancient than those upon which the King James Version was based made it manifest that these defects are so many and so serious as to call for revision. So they revised it. That is what the RSV is. 1952. And in John 3:16, they have eliminated the word begotten because they say these are defects. So this word begotten is a defect, and they took it out. But
Mr. Deedat,
yes, ma'am.
if we were going to base our belief on one word, we would be a lost people. There are many other scriptures which I can quote and which I've quoted.
No, you quote
that
one at a
show
time.
it.
If you quote one at a time, like this now.
That's right.
The word begotten we are discussing, I said, look, this word begotten, you have to tell me now that these 32 scholars of the Christian Bible were not scholars. That they were lay people or barbers, shoemakers, they went and produced this book. These 50 denominations, that you don't belong to that, but those 50 denominations are all heathen or they're unbelievers. They went and produced this book, and they sold millions of this, and they made a net profit of 11 to 15 million on this book alone.
Brothers and sisters, thanks for visiting Israel Hack channel. Don't forget to give your support by subscribe, hit the like button, and write your comment below. Hope you enjoyed all of our content.